Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of things, obviously knew there was going to be a lot of challenges last year. Obviously, me being my first year, but, just replacing a lot of experience and a wealth of talent from the previous year in the back seven, two all ACC corners, linebackers, Nolan Turner, and all that crew. But, just the wealth of experience. Those guys got a lot of exposure last year and got thrown in the fire and grew up. And obviously the bowl game didn't go as planned, but just throughout the course of the season, just watching guys improve and mature in the back end, whether that's from a preparation standpoint, just composure on and off the field during game days, making adjustments and stuff. From an outside in view, you may not see the progress, but being around these guys on a daily basis, you could just see the progress in all those guys throughout the season, especially after the Wake Forest game. And just watching those guys grow up, I think it's going to be a big time advantage this year. Got two great returning starters at linebacker, a wealth of experience in the back end, corners that have gotten a lot of game exposure. So excited about those guys, and it's been fun to watch them the first 2 days and just picking up kind of where we left off, and they've been awesome since we've gotten back going in January.
How different has year two been for you now in your approach this spring as opposed to how when you first came here?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a huge growing experience for me, and just looking back, self-evaluation, how I can install things better, how I can be a better teacher, how I can make things better, and put those guys in a more advantageous position far as each play and stuff. And I just feel like I've gotten better as a teacher, coach. Just our process on a daily basis. Everybody understands kind of the big picture from a staff viewpoint. With Nick coming on board, just new leadership in the room and stuff, and just getting everyone on the same page. How everybody thinks, and I'm excited about this season and really how we've grown as a staff.
Have you met Garrett Riley at any other stop across the anywhere? What was it like kind of meeting him for the first time?
No, I haven't. I mean, it's been awesome. Great guy, and I think he's going to be a huge addition to the staff and stuff. And I've really enjoyed working with him. Getting to know him and his family and stuff, and just he's going to be an awesome addition.
I guess kind of on that point, you and Streeter obviously came in together as first year coordinators. Have you been in touch with him at all? What was it like, just to see him go through that?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate and stuff. Shoot, we're next door neighbors, so we pass each other every day and wave at each other or whatnot. But
At linebacker right now, obviously Jeremiah and Barrett, very good. I know you feel great about those guys, but just behind those two, who are kind of looking to step up, and you feel like they're the top two right now behind those two?
yeah, I mean, I think T.J. Dudley, Wade Woodaz, throw Kobe McLeod in the mix too. But really excited about Wade and the experience he got last year. The game wasn't too big for him. TJ's a guy who just loves being out there on the grass, being in the weight room. He just loves it. He can't get enough of football and just has that dog mentality every day and shows up. Those four guys especially, they've got tremendous leadership. They do everything the right way. They love it. They can't get enough of it, and really excited about them going into this year.
I know Dad was saying Wade was going to play some of Williams. How's it kind of that mix of the split right now between him and Sammy and
Yeah, he has great coverage ability, so he could go out there and play in space. But kind of my viewpoint at the linebacker position, just kind of transitioning ahead, is to be more athletic and being able to play in space better. With Trotter and Barrett, those are kind of the ideal prototype backers in today's world, in my viewpoint. And TJ and Wade and the other guys that we have in the room have that ability, to play in space, rush off the edge, play man coverage on tight ends, running backs, and feel good about it. And kind of kind of Wade's kind of unique. He can go back there and play safety, but against these teams that go 12 personnel, you can put him at Sam, and he can play a 9 technique and kick the crap out of the tight end. He can play stack backer, you know. So he's an awesome skill set to have on our team.
What stands out? Go ahead. Sorry. What stands out about Peter Woods to you?
What doesn't? I mean, he's special. He's one of those that just rolls in. I mean, you just know he's different. He arrives and he's got the fourth or fifth most muscle mass on the team. Just his explosiveness, and you know, some of these recruiting sites knock him for not being tall enough, but he's very, very much tall enough. He's an amazing young man off the field. Comes from a great family, great program, 4 state championships in the state of Alabama. So he's a winner. Works extremely hard. He's powerful, explosive. He can play on the edge, play inside. He can play all the techniques up front. And he's just super heavy-handed, explosive, violent. The list goes on and on. We could be here all day talking about him, but really excited to get him in the mix and get him here in January.
Playing off of that, the experience he and Vic Burley are getting and other guys because of other guys being out, how big is that as far as getting them ready? And you saw maybe last year that helped Woodaz and some other guys last year get that kind of experience early.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, Wade was a summer enrollee, so, but those guys, obviously, we don't push being mid-years, but it definitely helps if you want to come in and try to play early. You know, just getting the installation basically 3 or 4 times before mid-years or mid-summer enrollees get here and stuff. But just get all that fundamental work, being in the room with the guys and stuff. Just a tremendous learning experience for guys that come in January.
You here in 15?
I was not.
Either way, you've been around some of the generational defensive linemen where it was like obvious when they got here that they were that type of presence and talent. Do you think Woods is in that category?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, heck, he hadn't even taken a snap here, but yeah, I mean, I feel confident in him and all those other guys. I like our makeup of our guys that we signed in that defensive line class. You know, Vic Burley's been super impressive. Stephon Green's going to be a dog. You know, TJ Parker, super impressed with him. And then obviously get AJ and Ojebwe here in the fall. And those guys have the ability and potential makeup to be really, really special for at least 3 years.
Given you mentioned the lack of experience last season on the back end, and there was also some of that at linebacker, just as those guys sort of got used to the starting roles. How much simpler did you have to make things at times last year because of that, and then moving to this year with more experience? How much more, I guess, unpredictable? I mean, more unpredictable looks do you think you can sort of
Yeah,
face just with that in mind?
definitely. I mean, I think as the coordinator, it's my job and the position coach's job to figure out what guys do well, and then try to put them in position to be successful. So maybe early in the year we didn't quite get to the amount of looks we wanted, but I mean, I feel like our package was as expansive as it has been in previous years. And maybe we feature man coverage more some games. Maybe it was 3 deep zone pressures more one game. But I feel like just looking back self-scout wise, coverage wise, and pressure wise, we did as much as any year that I've been here in my previous 10 years.
Just on the whole, from
Yeah.
the whole season? Yeah.
Yep.
As a linebackers coach, DC, I guess, how did you find yourself kind of splitting those duties last year, and where are you at with that this year? Is it a pretty easy thing to split, or you find yourself doing 60-40, or how does that kind of work for you?
I mean, I kind of got my routine and stuff, and then just meeting wise, we meet a lot back 7 wise. So just, you know, I can be better this year, just demanding more and just seeing the big picture more. And, you know, I feel like, you know, every coach in that room kind of knows what to expect from me, you know, and how I see the game, you know. been on plenty of staffs with first-year coordinators, and it takes some time for that chemistry and just, you can work with guys 10 years, but until somebody else is in that chair, there is some growing pains, and just takes time to get everybody on the same page and stuff. And so it's been really good. This off season's been great. We've done a lot of studying and just talking ball and getting better.
Well, it looks like y'all are moving these guys around to different stations almost. Is that new or is that something y'all put in?
We've done a little bit in the past, but I want to get more involved with that. So just circuit teaching things and just using different guys. So the D-line guys, they teach block destruction every day with those guys. So incorporating them in the tackling station where they're coaching my guys, and I get to coach those front guys about space tackling, et cetera, whether it's a tackling circuit, turnover circuit, block destruction, or whatever. I'm definitely emphasizing turnovers more this year than we ever have around here. We need to take advantage of balls on the ground, converting picks in the air, tips or picks, overthrows. We dropped some balls that we should have intercepted this past year, and just trying to do different things to be more creative as a teacher, and just get more guys involved in teaching fundamental football.
Do you think it's good too for, I guess, the coaches interact with those guys as well, kind of getting to know them, to know personnel and stuff as well?
Yeah, most definitely. I think everybody has aspirations to move up in this profession, whether it's to be a coordinator or a head coach, and just giving them exposure to coach more guys.